Hey, my true seekers, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. Let me go ahead and do a mic check because I've been having problems all day with this mic. I had supposed to come on around about 2 o'clock, but I mean, I was fumbling with this mic. So let me make sure. So sounds like everything is great. So guys, again, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. So I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get through some of the stuff that I want to go ahead and talk about, which this right here, it is a lot, guys. But I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get through it. I'm gonna drop the link in case my friend want to come on. Logical speak if she come in the live because oh my god, I had a horrible day today trying to get this mic together and not. I mean, the weather was bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop the mic, the link in case Elijah could speak. Come on, so Elijah, if you are out there, you can come up so we can go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is going on. So, guys, I hope you all can hear me real good because I mean, I went ahead and did some stuff, was trying to go ahead and change to another mic just to go ahead and get this little podcast on, to go ahead and just make some crazy sounds. But then I end up messing up everything. But we're going to get to some more of all the stuff that had happened, with the interview with Tasha K and Martell Holt. I thought it was a great video, and I was reading, some of the stuff that was going down my notification. You know how people was telling everybody, not to go ahead and watch it, and had so much stuff to say about it. And these little silly sheeps. The thing about it is that they was telling them not to watch it, but come on my channel, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the interview or give you a heads up and let you know exactly what's going on. And I mean, these little silly sheeps, they went ahead and they fell for it. People going to tell you, look, don't go watch it, but yet I'm going to watch it and I'm going to give you my thoughts about it. Make it make sense, guys. So again, guys, welcome to my life real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. So as you can see right here, I went ahead and I post this right here. It says, what does it mean that God is not the altar of confusion? God is not the altar of confusion, but of love, peace, and of a sound mind. And we have a lot of people, they wants to go ahead and use God's name, but they don't show the characteristics, and you will know them by the fruits that they bear. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit more about all the stuff that had happened, which I, like I said, I thought that it was a very good interview that Tasha K, went ahead and did. And a lot of people were saying that, Martell went ahead and he dropped the ball and, has so many things to say, but they was going to do that because that's only, because these people that are, like I call them, overzealous fans of melodies, they going to say that because they trying to spin this narrative. But like I said, one thing, pictures does not lie, and it doesn't matter how it was edited, which it still was you. So however, even if they want to take the front and put it to the back, it still was you. And like I said, no one should put their hands on no one. I don't care who you are. If you feel the need to put your hands on someone and try to knock them out with a bat, a golf club, and light a fluid, and oh my god, that right there, guys, that is some serious, that's very, very serious. And my question is, I want to know, where was the kids when all this stuff that had happened, because I did a little research, guys. I was trying to upload a lot of stuff, but for some reason they went ahead and update the software, and I'm just having so much problems with that. But I'm gonna talk about a little bit of some of the stuff that I did on my research when it comes to arson. And that is a very serious charge because somebody could have really been unalive, and you don't take stuff like that serious. And for people to say that Martell didn't come with the receipts. Martell did came with the receipts. It's just that what you guys are trying to do, you guys trying to cover it up, just like you cover up everything else. But like I said, if this is between 5 years, because Martell have at least 5 to 10 years to go ahead and file charges. And if this right here is now on social media, Martell don't have to do anything. The state would go ahead and they would file charges. They will file charges because you could have killed someone. That right there, guys, to me, that was very horrible. And I see on Neighborhood Talk, they went ahead and they post the clips that Martell went ahead and gave Melody, not Melody, Tasha K, where, they even had to put sensitive content. And if you have to put sensitive content, and even YouTube does not want that on, this platform. So that right there, guys, that right there, this is some serious stuff. This is something that you cannot sit there and ignore because, after seeing this right here, instead of you guys, trying to go ahead and egg this on, someone, like I said, not just Martell, they need some serious therapy, because this right here, they need to go ahead and see a therapist, because this right here, to me, this is what I call psychotic. So this right here is on the Neighborhood Talk where they put, oh my God, oh, you're right, oh my God. This video footage shows Martell and Melody Host get into a multiple altercation after their home during their divorce. And I know you guys, have seen the clips, how Melody, she went ahead and she took lighter fluid and she wanted to lit that house. She wanted to lit that house on fire. Now, she was upset. She was upset because she said that Martell owed her some money, but is it worth for you to unalive someone, including yourself, or even, be in prison? Because this is not jail time. This is prison time right here. You're going directly to prison. But before I read that right there, let's go ahead and some of the research that I went ahead and I did when it comes to the statute of limitation. So, guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Like I say, when it comes to this channel right here, I'm not here to tickle your ears. It's not for everybody. It's for people that stand on truth, okay? And like I said, my truth may not be your truth, but we all have a right to agree to disagree, okay? Like I said, leave your comments however you feel led. But I'm gonna go through a lot of some of the researches, and I'm also going to read some of the comments so we can go ahead and get to some of this stuff right here. And another thing, people was, saying that, Tasha K videos was a flop, but like I say, that interview was not a flop. Numbers, like I say, numbers tells a lot. And this morning, it was said that, on her network, the little live network that she had where you pay the $12, that she did like 30K. So just time 30K times $12, and that's like a half a million that Tasha K went ahead and made off of just that video just that day. And not to mention, I think now she's over 100K on her YouTube channel. So like I said, nobody's mad but the devil. They going to say all that because they don't want you to see that people are watching. So right here, the statute of limitation, let me go ahead and see if I can read some of this where it says, I do not have enough. Well, right here it says that, let me see, I do not have enough content to determine if a person could. Oh, so right here it says that the person could be charged for a crime caught on camera, and that was on camera after 5 years, okay? And also it says the statute of limitation determines how long after a crime occurred that legal proceeding can be initiated. Statute of limitation periods very depends on the type of crime and jurisdiction for some serious crimes like, the M or certain felony offense. There is no statute of limitation. So that means that it's no statute of limitation if it was the big M, if someone would have been unalive, during that arson. But it also says certain felonies offenses. So that was a felony. So, like I said, Melody, she can get in, some serious trouble, when it comes to this right here, because it says right here, some offense, some things that's a felony, and that right there was a felony. And let me see where I'm at. It also, it says there is no statute. So that says there's no statute of limitation, meaning charges can potentially be brought at any time if evidence is found. So, like I said, this is serious. So I don't know why, these silly sheeps is trying to mess with the minds of the people and say, this is nothing. He didn't have nothing. This right here is serious. This is very serious. And a person can be charged if they have concrete evidence. And now all they have to do is go on social media, and you will see that Melody, she's caught on tape where she was trying to lit that house on fire. She could have, like I said, she could have unalive everybody that was there. And like I said, you guys can't get mad. Nobody mad but the devil, okay? It is what it is. You air it out, you are free game. So don't come and tell me, oh, this is horrible. I can't believe you doing this. You all up in Martell's, but no, I'm just here, like I said, just like everybody else. I'm just standing on my truth. It is what it is. And you do the crime, you should do the time. That's exactly how I see it. You guys want to go ahead and get Martell arrested, for something that is a third degree over texting someone, but yet this lady was trying to sit there and unalive everybody that, maybe was in that house. And like I said, the question is, where was those children? And also, let me continue reading. It says the video evidence from a public surveillance camera or other source capturing a crime could potentially allow charge to be pursued even after, you hear that? Even after the normal statute of limitation period, if the identity of the perpetual is established from that video. And we already know we can identify who it is, okay? However, there may be other legal issues like ability to properly identify that person. Well, like I said, honey, that's her, okay? In the video after such a long time delay. So just say like, it was a very, very long time and you cannot identify that person, then that person cannot be charged. But that was Melody, okay? And also it says, or defense, the individual could raise like ability to get a fair trial due to the passage of time. The Pacific law and the proceedings in the state country where the crime occurred would need to be reviewed to determine if charges could legally be pursued given the 5-year delay in that scenario. Okay. And let me go ahead and read this part right here. And it says, for an arson case where evidence of the crime, the video footage was discovered 5 years after it occurred, well, the charge would still be brought, who depend on the specific statute of limitation for arson in the applicable jurisdiction. Some keys consideration. Most states have a statute of limitation, 5 to 10 years for arson charge, meaning the prosecution must generally be initiative within that frame time. So, like I said, 5 to 10 years. I see Rod Daniel is in, he's having a breakdown. I don't know. And I see Let's Talk Life is in the house. Hello, ladies, and also Logical Speak. So let me go ahead, guys. Look, I went ahead and dropped the link in case you all want to come on, and we can comb through this right here, because this right here, this is a lot. And like I said, you air it out, you are free game. I do not think that these people, should have went ahead and even come on a reality show knowing that their life was very toxic, because as you can see right here, it was very toxic. And people probably say, well, she deserved to do what she did, because all the hell that Martell had went ahead and put her through. But you don't put your hands on no one. That's what we have the law for. And you call the law, call the police, stuff like that. Hey, my girl, how are you doing? Logical speak.
I'm fine. How are you this evening?
Girl, I had a horrible day. I mean, what I did was today I went and, tried to fix some of these wires
Uh-huh.
on my mic, and I had a hard time still. Everything sounds good to you?
Sounds clear, crystal clear to me.
Okay, good, good. But girl, I had to take this podcast thing, take that off, and blah blah. It was a mess. So how was your day?
It was great. I cooked early, so it would be out of the way. I wouldn't have to be rushing trying to cook. And I had a great day. I had a great day.
Oh, well, praise the Lord then. Praise the Lord. So what you think about the information that, I went ahead and I pulled up, because they said, I don't know how long, that had happened, but they say within a frame time, 5 to 10 years, that person could pursue that. And even if, they have videos, that it also can be pursued. So what you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I think I spoke to a couple of people today, and they said on DV, with evidence, uh, he should still be able to pursue a
Hmm.
warrant against her for DV. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, yeah, because this right here is a lot, and I start to call one of my family members, but I might talk to him tomorrow, because one of my family, they are a detective, and
Uh-huh,
but the information is, like I said, it's clear as day, because
uh-huh.
some, say, well, you have to make sure that you be able to prove it. Well, it's out there. It was her, and some was saying that it was edited. I don't care if it was edited. It could have been all screwed up. Long as you see that face, you can identify that face, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you can see her face clear. You heard her voice. Um, I don't know if you got a chance to see all of the videos. I didn't.
Oh, I couldn't watch those videos. They were they was
Yeah,
biased, very
they were that
biased.
bad. They were that
It was
bad.
sad. That was very sad.
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about the videos all day.
Yes.
Still trying to figure out how and where to go to watch them. But yeah, everybody's saying that they're horrible. It shines a well. One person said that I think Tasha K has over 1 million subscribers or something like that.
Yes, yes, she do.
They said she had 100 views, 100,000 views last night.
No, yeah, well, she got 100,000. Yeah, she got it now. Well, this morning she had about 84 on YouTube. She had 84,
Uh huh.
and they was telling me on the group, which I subscribed to her little network thing, on her app,
Uh
and
huh.
they say she had 30K. So if she had 30K new subscribers,
Uh huh.
and it was $12, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was 12. That's how much I paid, $12. So if you time 30K time $12,
Yeah.
she made at least a $500,000 off of that one tape,
Right. Right.
off of that one video.
Yeah. And they said another site had over 100,000. I can't remember the name of that
Oh,
particular.
oh, so she have another site as well?
Tasha K's, and then there was another one that ran the story that had over 100,000 views
Hmm.
of Martell. So that's a lot of people getting a chance to see who she is, and
Oh,
basically saying that her career could be over.
yes.
On all of these videos, I got to figure out a way to see these doggone videos.
Oh, you haven't saw the videos yet?
I haven't seen all of the videos. I only seen a few that was posted on YouTube, but they're saying it is much, much, much more.
Oh, you can go right there to Neighborhood Talk. Neighborhood Talk got it all as well.
I'm
You can pull it up right now. Not on here, but you can watch it right now. I'm about to watch it in a few minutes. But you can go to Neighborhood Talk and you can watch it. And also, if you want me, check your email here. Check your email. I'm gonna
Okay,
send you something here.
okay,
Yeah, but go to Neighborhood Talk and you can see all the clips that Tasha K went ahead and post. And also, I think Tasha K said she got something else, some extra video that she want to go ahead and put on Friday. Now, I think that's what she said.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, girl, I tell you.
My girl.
Yeah, they say that her profile, I mean her brand is totally damaged. That's what they've been saying all day.
Well, if it was a man, it wouldn't have been sad. You would have saw all these endorsements, them endorsements. They would have came out and they would have said that they canceled all of her endorsements because
Right,
like I said, you don't play with stuff like this. And it's not like she, put her hands on him, which she did because she had a bat, she had a golf club, and she had a flower pot. But the thing about it was really gut wrenching is when she put the gasoline on the floor
oh,
and on the sofa, and then
right,
she had the lighter in one hand, and them long little flicker lighters, just
yeah.
one little squeeze could have set that entire house on fire.
And the kids work there. They were outside, and I heard when he walked out the door, the kids were outside.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes, the kids were outside.
Oh my God, I could just cry.
So they heard it all. They heard it
Are,
all.
are you serious?
Yep, the kids were outside.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why we were wondering last night where were the children.
Hmm.
They were outside playing.
Oh my God, I don't think they
They
was
were there.
playing. They was saying the
Oh,
kids was playing, but I don't think they was playing.
the older kids, they heard it all.
Of course.
You know. Yep, they say he has ruined her career.
Wow.
We said for the last 5 years they've been ruining, working on him, ruining every opportunity for him to make money. Like you say, what goes around comes around.
And
You
see, they
know?
thought I was just preaching to myself, but I've been telling you. I said, when you dig one ditch, you better make sure you dig another one for yourself. Didn't I say that?
Absolutely.
I've been
And
preaching from day one.
any of those major brands that she's working with, once they get all this mess, they're not gonna be willing to work with her.
No,
You know, and
she,
she did what she deserved.
yes.
Yep.
And that's why I say, guys, you never win when you play dirty. You
That,
cannot, you cannot say that God got this, but yet you trying to handle it yourself as well. And then we got these vicious, malicious millimeters that
yep.
going out and attacking people. And like I said, I understand exactly. Your mic is messed up. I understand exactly what Melody went through. We're not giving Martell excuse. What Martell did, that was horrible because Martell should have just left out that marriage, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we both been through it. I mean, like I told you before, my situation was as bad or worse than
Wow.
Melody's. At some point, I will tell the story of how far my husband's infidelity went. Uh,
Hmm.
there was a child born from that female, and that child was born 1 month, and my youngest child passed the following month.
Girl, don't you know you and I have a similar story, a similar testimony?
Yeah. And so,
I'm not going to tell you no lie.
mhm,
This, and I guess that's probably why you and I, we could relate to so much stuff.
right. Yeah, so I cried many tears. But his child being born from this female, 1 month, my youngest child passing on the very next month, I cried many tears.
Hmm.
So I know the type of hurt that she experienced. But I still did not go all the way right. I prayed. When I tell you that I know God's prayer is powerful, I
Mm-hmm.
prayed for 2 years straight for strength to get through because I had other children to raise. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to be full of hate. I prayed for strength to
I
get
feel
through.
that.
So I know this girl has not prayed and
Mm-hmm.
God has not answered her prayer. My youngest child left here
Mm-hmm.
30 days after his child was born from this other female. Don't tell me about pain.
Absolutely.
I prayed to God so that I would not hate him, no one, and be able to raise the rest of my kids.
Yes.
So yeah, I know. No, this girl ain't got God on her side. God ain't on her side.
No, not at all. And I don't understand how, she can come out and say, God got this, God say go, God say this, and
No,
want to open up a prayer line and, praying for people. Girl, you got to watch who you
no,
allow pray for you. You
no.
have the Bible says you suddenly let no man lay hands on you, because this girl got all these demons in her. Those demons got to transfer to somebody
Absolutely.
else, right?
I'm telling you, ain't
And
no
you
God
wonder
in
why
her.
you already messed up.
Ain't no God in her.
No, no,
I
that is
pray.
a dark soul.
God have not answered her prayer. I'm
I wonder
telling
if
you, I prayed
Letitia, I
for
want
2 years straight.
Lodge, I wonder if Letitia came out and said Melody has a dark soul because she already had saw the videos. Because I'm pretty sure that they all saw, all this stuff what we
You think
just getting to
so?
see right now.
It's a possibility. He might have
And that's
shown
why
them.
she said she got a dark soul.
Right. Now, he might have shown them to Marceau, and Marceau may have told Tisha about him. I don't know.
I think they all knew.
You think they all saw him?
Yeah, I think they all knew.
You're probably right. But no,
Yeah, I think they all knew, but
they
they would
got
still was trying to cover up for Mel.
no, God ain't in her, baby. No way. I tell you, I know when God works on you. I
Mm-hmm.
know how it feels. And I'm telling you, there is no greater pain than
Mm-hmm.
losing your own while somebody else's is just born.
And just think about it. Think about it. Let's just think about it right now. Just say that she would have went ahead and she would have clicked that lighter and blew up that entire house, and her and her husband in there and the children outside. Those children would have been, I mean, they
That
would have
was,
been without a mother and a father.
yep. Yeah, you're right. They were outside. I did see that video today. He walked outside. They said, bye, Daddy. He was leaving.
Oh, you saw the video?
I did see that one today. Somebody played it. I cannot remember whose channel I was on, but somebody
Hmm.
played that video. He left out of the house, and the child, bye, daddy,
Oh my God. And
and he
don't you
said,
know, when my cousin told me bye, I never saw her again. That's why
wow,
I hate when someone tell me bye.
wow, that's sad.
Yes.
I am so sorry about
And
that.
anybody that justify this and give an excuse for something like this, then want me to tell you something, you have to have a very dark soul as
You have
well.
to. You have to have a dark soul, and ain't no God in there nowhere.
None.
None. She
Starbucks.
said,
Hey, Star. Star says, welcome everyone to Real Talk with Lady D. Please
oh,
hit like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hey, Star.
Starbucks.
Yes, guys. But this is hard, but this is a sad day.
Yeah, yeah. But like you said, something else I heard today, because I've been all over the internet. I heard that at her event, the podcast event, I think this might have been at the party, the after
Mhm.
party. No, 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 no. That's not how it went. They said that it was an email passed around, a text to all of her bloggers telling them not to watch Tasha K.
Oh, I have it right now. Oh, I have it. I screenshot this right here.
Oh,
Let me read it. Let me read it right here. Now you know good well that is horrible. It
uh-huh.
said millimeters. Do not support that channel tonight. Wait for the recaps and live. Well, let me read it again. Millimeters do not support that channel tonight. Wait for the recaps and live panel discussion later tonight. I'll keep you updated on all content creators that will be going live tonight to discuss and debunk the lie. That's how I opened up just not too long ago. I was talking about this
Uh,
because what they are doing is they are telling these millimeters not to watch Tasha K, but to come on their channel so they can get the clicks, the like, and they can be monetized.
yeah,
Now, you got to be really crazy to believe to not watch it, but go on their channel. All that was about money.
right. And so
Oh
they
my
can,
God.
spin the narrative in the direction
Yes.
off Martell and on supporting her.
They want to watch it, but they don't want you to watch it because they
Right,
want to make sure that you bring the clicks and the likes to them.
right,
Girl,
right,
that's
right.
manipulative. That's very manipulative.
Yeah, I'm. They something else. I tell you.
Wow.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Never.
But somebody else said today. Quite a few people said they both need to be fired off the show. I
Yes,
agree.
yes,
Not
yes,
just Martell. They both need to be fired off the show.
yes, yes.
I agree.
But I agree as well. But the thing about it is that one thing that we do know, and Melody came out and she said herself that Martell never put his hands on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never. And for them to go ahead and fire Martell, um, well, Melody built this reality show off of the stuff that Martell went through with the infidelity.
Right.
So we already know what it was all about. Uh, season one, it was about Martell had an affair.
Right.
So you are still spinning this same narrative today. But what we got right now, all this right here is new evidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why would Martell get fired?
Well.
Because the show started off with
Right.
his infidelity. It
Right.
makes sense.
No, not him. If he gotta go, she gotta go too.
Yeah, but see, it don't work like that. See, the reason why they're gonna push Martell need to go because they already know Melody is already out the door. No way in
Right.
the world that anybody, on network is gonna allow someone that wanted to unalive her entire family because of money. Like I said, when it comes to the love of money, it can
Right.
be the root of all evil. All evil.
She was supposed to be mad about that $17,000.
Yes, yes.
Those were at that time. That's what they were getting paid per episode.
Okay.
17,000 each.
So it must have went ahead. It must have went in his account or something like that, or he went ahead and
It
withdraw
was
it.
an account. It was their joint account.
Oh, okay.
Each week they were getting deposited $17,000 apiece.
And
Per,
he took money out. He took the 17 out.
right, right. He took it out.
Hmm.
Uh, so I don't know what season that was. Was that season one, two, or three?
Mm.
I don't know. But at that time, they were making. He was making 17 grand an episode, and she was making 17 grand an episode.
Okay.
And each week, that's what Carlos deposited in their account, and he took
Hmm.
it out. He took out. I don't know if he took out his and hers, but it was their joint marital account, which means the money was just as much his as it was hers.
Yeah. So what he wanted to take it out for, I think he most likely wanted to take it out because he had an extra life, extra,
Right,
his
right.
extra affair,
Well,
and
yeah,
wanted to make sure he keep Ariane or whoever he was with, happy, but still evolve. It didn't take it to that level.
yeah. I think he had just rented the house from Chris Fletcher, and he
Hmm.
probably needed to pay the rent and pay car notes and yeah, but that was their weekly pay at that time that had been deposited
Hmm.
that he took.
Wow.
But she had got the bulk of the money, you
Hmm.
know, the $150,000 that they remember when she mentioned that, or he mentioned that in the video.
He mentioned 100 and something thousand. He said, "Well, you had the 100 and something thousand," and I think that's what he had said.
Right, that was I think that was from the 47, the sale of the 47 acres. That
Hmm.
money, I think that's where that 150 grand came from. Yep.
Yeah, but she's very unhinged.
Yeah, she is. Well, I've been saw that. I'm not a bit surprised.
Well, we've been calling it from day one. We never changed our story.
Yeah, from day one.
So like I said, they know that Melody, she's most likely going to be out that door because no one is going to endorse that,
Right,
because you wouldn't endorse it if it was a man. So why would you endorse it, because it's someone that you like? You can't
right.
have your pickers and your choosers.
Yeah, it's been pretty clear that she was a little bit deranged from the time that she threw all of that glass at him at the Fletcher's house.
Yes.
And Dale Fletcher came on and said she basically tore up their backyard. That to me that says she was because who does that? I mean that's
And right there, they should have recommend her. They should have suspend her. Because no way in the world. And then the thing about it is that they never talked about it.
no, they didn't. Carlos never said no, 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 no. This last reunion, he said when Melody threw that glass at Martell,
Oh,
we said,
now,
"What you doing, girl?" You know,
what about the time when she first did it? Did they mention it at the reunion?
no, no, not at all. Now, I don't remember it. Do you?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Never said nothing. Carlos is a dangerous man.
Yes.
You know, he's a little touched himself.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that they tried to put Melody in that light,
Yeah,
and they tried to make her. That's why he went there and he crowned her. So let it would have happened. If it was a man, you went there and you put some man on the pedestal. Then a few days later, you find that this man was trying to unalive his entire family.
yeah. The network wouldn't stand for it.
I think the network should come out with some kind of statement regards to that,
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not
because that
sure.
was very horrible.
Yeah, it was. It was bad. Pretty bad.
And you can't say, well, oh, Martell, he need to go. Well, Martell, like I said, Martell did some stuff, but that show was built off of his infidelity. Like I said, you guys knew, and they've been beating this dead horse for like almost 6 seasons.
I know. Did you hear that Tasha K sent Carlos an email stating that she was going to post a video and he blocked her?
Yeah, you remember we talked about it last night. Yeah,
Yeah,
because he didn't. The thing about it is that he did not want it to give life to Ariane. He wanted to make sure that he keep her hidden and keep
yeah,
this story going on that Melody is a victim,
right. And this proves she is not a victim. She
not
is
at all.
the villain more than the victim. This proves
Yes,
right. But I went on several of her content creators page, and they still. One girl said that the video was fake.
yes. I saw that one. I didn't see the video, but I saw the headlines.
Remember the one when he asked her when was the last time you blank blank some man's blank? Remember that? And she said about 3.5 years ago.
Hmm.
Talking about the fellatio with the other guy.
Yes.
They said that was fake.
Mm-mm-mm.
He spliced it together.
Oh, they said, oh, but yet they had mentioned it also to Carlos King when Carlos King pulled it out.
Huh. Boy, 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 I tell you.
Starbucks says he's. This is what Starbucks says. He just as sick as she is. Why record the assault? Your mic, your mic. This is what Starbucks says. He just as sick as she is. Why record the assault and save the recordings for a rainy day?
For self-defense, to defend himself, Starbucks, he needed that evidence
But
against
was
her.
she saying why he didn't turn it in the time that it happened?
Well, he saved it until he needed it. I mean, if she never had him arrested, trying to get him locked up for DV, he probably would have never presented it.
Hmm.
But now that his life is on the line, she's trying to put him in jail for DV. He has to present it in order to show the court and everybody else that she is more violent than he is. Yeah, he had to
Hmm.
say. He had
Yeah.
to support her.
And then also you have to look at it was his spouse, and he wanted to, who wants the mother of their children in prison,
But he still got to protect himself.
But
I mean,
no, I'm saying in the beginning, that's why, he didn't pursue it at that time.
right. But
But
now,
now that, he see that, how she is, and how she's stopping him from making money and
right,
assassinating his character. So he said, well, all bets are off. Then I need to show people what she's doing to
what he
me.
done to me. Yeah, pretty much
So I
trying to
see, I see it.
right. He has to present it now. She's trying to get him locked up,
Yes. So I
trying to
see
get
it.
him kicked off the show where he can't make no money. He has to present it now. I would
She said,
video somebody acting a fool too.
that's it. Starbucks says sorry, but she have no sympathy for him.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand too,
Yeah, I understand. Some
Yeah.
people are not able to have sympathy for him. I am, because I feel like everybody deserves sympathy, and he's been
Mm-hmm.
treated too. I don't see just her mistreatment. I see where he's been mistreated too. So I do
Yeah, of
have
course.
sympathy for him. I have more sympathy for him.
Everything that she accused him of,
She's
she
doing.
did it. She did it.
Right.
She did it
Um,
as well.
yeah. And
Or
I
maybe did it before. Or maybe did it before. Because if she's saying around 2014 and 15, then she stepped out way before he did.
right. She was cheating too. You know. So yeah, I see. I have more sympathy for him than I do for her because
Hmm.
I see her being more vindictive to him,
Hmm.
and I see her being vindictive to others,
Hmm.
not just him. So now I
Hmm.
don't have a whole lot of sympathy for her.
The only thing that I hold Martell for is that when he saw the show was going left, he should have went ahead and pulled out, because
Yeah.
he already had told Tasha K that he really did not want it to come on the reality show. He only did it because it would have made Melody happy. But
Right.
he already talked about the statistics when it comes to these reality shows. It ruins families, right? Which we
Right.
already know he most likely didn't want his stuff to come out. Of the affair with him. With Ariane.
Right.
But that's the only thing that I hold him for. But what I hold Melody for is because she knew that her marriage was toxic, and you're going to be put in that light, but sooner or later it's going to come to a dead end, and that's where we
Right.
are right now.
Right.
So, and then that's why you have to make sure that your life is an open book, because
Right.
you coming on these reality shows, you thinking that you're gonna come on and make this fast money, and you're gonna look beautiful with the beautiful dresses, and you're gonna live your dream by being in front of the TV. No, when it comes to the reality shows, these people, they feel that they know you personal, where they can come to your house as if they know you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And it's not
Wow.
like we giving Martell a pass. Is the thing about it is that Melody did a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
you cannot sit there and say I'm going to, you know, pretty up Melody stuff. No, you can't pretty up Melody stuff, because Melody already said that Martell never put a hands on her, never sat there and showed any signs that he was cheating. She never liked it for nothing.
Right.
Which, like I said, what he did was wrong. We're not going to hold Martell for what he did. It was wrong because Martell, what he should have done, he should have say, look, it's not working. We're going to have to go through a divorce. But he's still
Absolutely.
wanting to keep it going.
Yeah. He didn't want to. He didn't want to break up his family.
Hmm.
Uh, but he, ended up breaking up his family. But he never wanted to be away from his kids and his wife. He wanted to stay married. But you
Hmm.
got to make a choice. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. It's not going to work.
Absolutely.
Unless,
This is what Star says. Star says women get mistreated all day, every day. So, for what I hear, he was willing to participate. His actions were sinister, in my opinion. You want to go ahead and take a crack at that?
okay, I respect Starbucks' opinion. Um, she was mistreated. but I can also see where he was mistreated. He was a willing participant. I agree there. And so was Melody. She stayed. She could have backed out. He could have divorced her, or she could have divorced him when she first found out about Ariane. So yeah, I can see both sides. I'm not a one-sided person. My mind don't function like that.
Mine's either. Mine's either. I try to be non-biased. I try
I,
to be
I
non-biased.
yeah, I
But
have
the
to
thing
look at
about it, yeah. But the thing about it, when it comes to Martell, I think Martell, just like his mom said, I look at Martell the way he treat his mom, and he treat his
right.
children. And when a man treat their mom good and they treat their children good, is a good man. He's a good
Yeah,
man,
they're
hands
basically
down. You know,
a good man. Yeah,
he just made some stupid mistakes,
right.
but like I said, it is a lot of stuff, just like Martell said. What did Martell say? Martell said, when he was coming home, he even had Melody's family living with him. And
Yeah,
when he was coming home, no food cooked, it's like, he's wondering what's going on. And when he was trying to get them out of the house, it's like they were squatting in his house. That's what it sounds like to me.
right. Two women, two grown women, and neither one of them could cook. Of course, he was pissed. I would be too. You know.
And from the look at it, like I said, it don't look like Miss Van missed a meal, So she was eating something.
Yeah, you're right about that. She didn't miss a meal. Yeah. Wow.
So,
That is just
quite obvious, things was going good over there.
right. A whole lot of takeout. That's what it's a lot of women that do not
Hmm.
cook.
Hmm.
You know, both of my sons are married, and the oldest one, his wife works. She's an educator. Uh, she can't. She claims she cannot cook. My son, both of my sons can cook. All of my kids can cook. Uh, she tells me she likes his food better than hers because he used to do all of the cooking. Well, the kids are grown. Their kids are grown now. Really don't nobody have to cook. But
Hmm.
they've been together, I want to say 25 years. And she has never been a cook. It's a couple of things she can cook, but not, you know, what suit me. But he married her. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So you can't complain. You married her. You knew she wasn't a cook when you married her.
Hmm.
25 years later, she ain't about to be busting down in the kitchen. Forget about it.
That's it. But like I said, when it comes to Martell, it may sounds like we one-sided with him, but not really, because Martell did some stuff.
Yeah.
But cheating is not a crime.
No,
But throwing gasoline on a person is a crime.
it's a crime. Yeah, it is.
Cheating is not a crime because, like I said, he's not the first and he won't be the last. The only thing that he did wrong, he should have went ahead and been a man and left out that relationship.
Correct. He should have. I agree 100%. He should have walked away, but most men don't do that.
He was trying to hold on to her and
Yeah,
hold on to Ariane. But
right.
he had said to Tasha K, he was saying that he's going to tell it. He said the truth was I was not in a relationship with Melody, so quite obvious Melody probably was having her bags booked and flying and all over wherever she was. And he was with Ariane because he said that, he didn't he wasn't with Melody when he had his child with Ariane. Do you
Yeah,
believe that? Do you believe that?
I believe it. I believe him. I
Hmm.
believe that it appears that she had her own little something something going on, and he was
Hmm.
doing his thing. I
And,
don't know why it came down. Well, he did say it. Once the show came about, it was I'm gonna throw this Negro under the bus to make my money.
hmm.
Remember when him and Tasha K had that conversation last night?
What it was again?
Um, she threw him under the bus in order to make her money once the
Oh,
show get
oh
greenlit.
yeah, profit off of him. Yes.
Right, right. So
Well, we already knew that. We knew that
yeah,
from day one.
yeah,
It was all about that, and that's why she keep that narrative, that story going,
yeah,
because she know that if she keep that story going, then she gonna be able to promote whatever she's got going. Her brain and all that, because she using as her pain for gain.
I just wonder why every time this show ends a season, and then it pops up hot on the internet.
Hmm.
A lot of times, I think they are in cahoots.
You think so?
A lot of times I get that impression that him
Hmm.
and her and Ariane are in cahoots to keep this show going to
Could
make.
be. Could not. That's good. Ooh, that's good. That's
I've
good.
thought about that several times
Yes.
because one of them or both of them could have walked away by now, but they have been
Hmm.
keeping this going for 6 seasons, and every time the show ends, they bring out something spectacular on the internet,
Absolutely. It never fails.
which keeps the money going.
Yep, that's it. Because, like they say, whether it's good news, bad news, it's still bringing in the money, right?
They're still bringing in the money, and a lot of me feels like it's a threesome of keeping this money going
Hmm.
because I'm gonna ask you what you would have done when Arion first came out. I would have went to the courts and got a gag order
Hmm.
so that she couldn't speak about me or my husband, my marriage, or my children. Period.
Hmm.
But
You
Melody
talk,
didn't
you
do
talking
that.
about Melody should have got a gag order on Arion, right?
Right, right, right.
Yep,
But you
absolutely.
have done that.
Yeah, I
That's
would have
what.
done that. I would have, yes, I would have done that. And also, when Melody kept talking about Ariane did this and she did that, first of all, just like what Tasha Case was saying, you was just talking for 7 years. No way in the world I would have sat there and got off of my throne to even entertain that. What I
Right,
would have done, I would have went and I would have filed charges on her for phone harassment and
right,
everything else,
right,
because like I said, we're not going to hold Ariane up because Ariane did wrong too, and
right.
I wanted to make sure that we talk about that because last night, we had stayed on for 2 hours. We know we did two videos, a total of 4 hours, right?
Absolutely.
And I was kind of tired, but then after I started thinking about it, and I say, look, Ariane does not get a pass as well because you know she she was calling him, and she put
Yeah,
a lot of stuff out there on Instagram, and it was just a total mess. But the thing about it, the question is, just like you said, are these people got something going on? Because all this stuff always happen after the reunion, once the show is over with.
yeah. Sometimes I wonder about that because she could have shut a lot, or even he could have shut a lot of it down a
Hmm.
long time ago. With just
Yeah.
any judge would have gave them a gag order on
Yes,
that show.
absolutely, absolutely.
So sometimes
Star,
I wonder.
what you say?
No, what were you saying?
No, Starbucks said, well, he broke one of the commandments, thou shalt not commit adultery. Well, we broke every last one of the commandments. You see what I'm saying?
They've been broke,
We
and
broke even we didn't look, Lodge. We didn't even break the commandments. Moses even broke the
okay,
commandments.
we all break them. We breaking them by speaking right now because we ain't got no business speaking against these people. That's
Yeah,
a commandment that
and
we
Moses,
broke.
and even Moses sat there and broke his own commandments. Went up there, as they say, on top of the mountains, came back and he broke them.
Yeah, all the commandments are
You
broken
see what I'm
every day, all
saying?
day.
That's
Yeah,
it. The greatest commandment of all is to love thy neighbor as you love thyself. You see what I'm saying?
absolutely.
How can you
Yeah,
say you love God whom you have not seen, but you hate your brothers? Make it make sense.
absolutely. Yeah, we
You
break the
see?
commandments all the time.
So
All
these commandments right here, we already done broke these commandments.
yeah, not only Martell, we all breaking the
Thank
commandments.
you. We all have fallen short. All
Short of
of us.
perfection. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I
But
don't know, girl. I wonder about this stuff because the money thing, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I think that this is all a set of I don't know. I could be wrong. I hope
mhm.
I am because I would hate
No, I see it too. I see it too.
Yeah, I wonder about it. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? They are taping a new season. If
Hmm.
everybody, including Martell, is still on the next season, him and her, I'm gonna be thinking a little bit more towards my latter scenario. This is all a
Hmm.
setup.
Yes.
Keep us invested. Because
Hmm.
we on here every day, sometimes twice a day with this mess.
But you think that Martell would sacrifice, going to jail, just for a reality show?
Well, it's
Money.
a misdemeanor. It's really not nothing that's gonna get him no, to me, no great deal of time. I don't
Hmm.
even think he'll get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but then he came out and put all that stuff on Melody, and that's
Yeah,
right there. That's really criminal. That's actually
yeah,
a crime.
yeah.
That's a
Well,
first
could be
degree
wrong.
first degree felony.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
sometimes it seems like a setup, and it seems like
Mhm.
it's all staged. But I could be wrong.
I think it's just a thirst for money because the love of money is the root of all evil.
Well, we gonna see, girl. I'm still invested. It's a
Because I
lot of
don't think they
people
will.
walking away from it though.
Hmm.
A lot of the content creators are. They said this is the last season. They are not going to review the next season. At
Oh,
least
they
for,
just saying that.
you don't think so? You think they lying?
Well, of course.
We sure gonna see.
Oh, they will.
Yeah,
One
a
thing
couple
when
of
it comes to our people, we love drama. We would
them.
rather sit there and sit smack dab in front of
Yeah.
these reality shows.
Well, I went on their pages and they have nothing to say about Martell and Tasha K.
Of course, would you? Because it exposing Melody. All
But
you going to hear is cricket, crickets, crickets.
no, these people, these content creators were really not Melody fans.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to see if they were going to have something to say about what Martell has said on Tasha K.
Mhm,
Crickets, nothing. They have
mhm.
nothing to say. They were not Melody fans, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
And one of them in particular, honey, he was calling her a mellow mutt.
Lord Jesus.
Mellow mutt. And that's referencing a dog.
Mm-mm-mm.
Any type of mutt is referencing a dog. He was
Mm-mm-mm.
calling her and her fans mellow mutts.
The only thing that I think that what they should do, but then again, the damage is already done. I think that these people should just go ahead and just give it a break, at least for at least 2 years,
Yeah,
until they get their stuff together. Because this right here is toxic. And I guess they thought if they come on a reality show, it was going to be like therapy. No, a reality show is the last place to go when you have a
right.
toxic relationship.
Yeah. If it's real, they need to go somewhere and get off TV. Period. If it's
Yes.
fake, if it's fake and they're acting, okay, it's an acting gig. But
Hmm.
if this is real, both of them need to go somewhere and sit down and get off TV.
Oh, this is real. This is
Yep,
real
they need to go.
because I never saw any person on a reality show actually caught on tape trying to set her entire house on fire and unalive everybody that was
That's
there
crazy. Who would do that? Who would take a chance on
just for a scene, just for
what
a storyline.
is that carpet or was that hardwood flooring?
Girl, that was hardwood floor, and I
Uh,
think if it, I think it was hardwood floor.
I know I saw her spray it on the furniture and on
Yes.
the floor. Who would take a chance like that?
Wow.
That is crazy.
I bet you they had to hire all kinds of cleaning services,
Oh yeah,
because one strike, man, that house would have just been on.
right.
It would have been lit. And want me to tell you what I was thinking when I saw Melody pouring the gasoline all over the furniture.
Uh
I
huh.
was thinking of Left Eye. You remember when Left Eye her
Oh,
boyfriend,
yeah,
she took all his tennis shoes
yeah.
and threw in a tub, and she said she didn't think that the fire was gonna blaze like that,
Well,
and it burnt the entire house down.
burnt the whole house down.
Wow.
Yeah,
The story says he's the one in the spotlight right now. He took an oath before God and he broke it. No excuse or blame as to why he stepped out of his marriage. See, and that's the thing that everybody is upset with Melody about, and they saying, they don't even want to talk about this reality show because you knew all this was going on in your marriage. You
yeah.
built this off of your husband infidelity. So you can't say, I can't stand him. I don't want to even have nothing to do with him when you knew all this when you came in.
Right. I wonder if Starbucks is married or has she ever been married?
She's married.
Okay. Okay. Well, evidently she hasn't experienced any type of drama in her
Mhm.
marriage with her husband.
Oh, shoot, Starbucks. You cross her. That's it. Tell them about that story. You cross store. That's it. It ain't no coming back.
I mean, she hasn't experienced what you and I have experienced.
Yeah, she did, but some people they can't accept a person that cheats.
Okay.
That's just how you say that? That's just a no deal.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
if you cheat on them, that's it. There is no
Yeah.
coming back from that. Some people
No.
they'll stay in their relationship, but it's some people once you cheat on them, that's it. They
That's
out.
the deal.
Star say this is my opinion, not Lady D. Yep. But some people, once you cheat on them, that's it. They out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Well. No. I mean, I find cheating disgusting. I was hurt, but it's to me, it's not the end all or be all.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't ruin everything for me. It
Hmm.
didn't anyway. But
Like I sit there and say, each his own.
yeah,
I'm from the old school. And but when it comes to this generation right here, it's like they just loose.
right,
They don't care what it is. It could be two
right,
dogs, long as they look good. They'll go after them two dogs. They just don't have no morals. They just don't care.
right. There were so many other things to consider uh,
Yes.
than just myself and the ties that we had, the financial ties, the children. I was grieving. He was grieving. It was a lot of things that kept us together. You know,
Well, see,
past.
my life was similar to yours. I stayed in. Even
Yeah.
though we went through the wringer.
Right.
But
Right.
like I said, it didn't come easy for me, and I'd be darned if I make it easy for somebody else.
Right. Absolutely. So
You
it
think
was.
I'm gonna let somebody skate in it? You got to
I
be
know.
crazy.
I know. I felt the same way. I wasn't going to let it go. You know,
Hmm.
for it to go over there, no way.
But
Money
I
gonna
say
stay in
each
the
his
house.
own.
Yeah, but the money got to stay in the house, and we're gonna work it out. We're gonna be respectful and try to work it out, even though 20, 25 years down the road, we still ended up, at each, at odds. But
Hmm.
we didn't walk away. Not in the beginning, we didn't. It took about another 25 or 30 years for us to walk away completely, and we still never walked away completely
Yeah,
because
he died. Didn't he die? You say he died, huh?
yeah, he passed. So we were still
Yeah. Well,
married.
past. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he passed on New Year's 2 years ago, New Year's Eve.
And see, like I say, sometimes that's how it happened.
Yeah,
You see,
of course.
they don't live long. They don't live long anyway. You see what I'm saying?
We used to laugh about it. He's divorced for I ain't marrying
It's,
nobody.
look, say I don't have to do anything. I'm gonna give that joker to God, huh?
Okay? We would laugh about it. You want a divorce?
Oh
What
my
you gonna get
Jesus.
divorced for? I ain't marrying nobody else. Well, I
Thank
ain't marrying
you.
nobody else neither. Well, you know,
That's it. And that's the thing about, especially when it comes to black folks, when our loved ones died, man, we tear down the entire church. We try to get that booger out of that casket. But when the white folks, they loved ones died, some of them, shoot, they said they go party after it. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, they don't take it like we take it,
Because see, they be thinking about the outcome of it.
And I didn't take my husband's death hard, you know. Um, we both knew, you know, that he had been ill, and I felt like I had been as good a wife to him as I could be. I didn't have anything to feel bad about,
Mm-mm-mm.
except for the fact that okay, I'm never gonna see him again.
Uh-huh.
But I have plenty of memories, all kinds of pictures. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
no, I didn't take it hard. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, we never divorced.
And I also want to do a research. I've been saying I was going to do a research. I'm going to do a research on polygamous, because polygamous is a part of African culture. You know that, right?
Yeah, 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 I do know that.
I would love to do. I might do. And this is going to be the right time to start doing research on polygamous.
Right. And
Yes.
another thing I wanted to mention, my husband, he had more good. He had more great things about him than he had bad things about him.
Mm-hmm.
The cheating was one. You know how you make that list. People tell you to make a list of the good and the bad in a person.
Yes. Yes.
The good, you know what I mean,
It outweighed the bad.
it outweighed the bad.
Mm-hmm.
He was a very sweet person, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
He was very kind, loving, and generous to anybody and everybody. He had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of great qualities, and you just
Mm-hmm.
don't walk away from all the great because of few of the bad.
That's it. And that's just like with Tisha and Marcel. You
Right,
think that Tisha was going to leave her husband? No, Tisha wasn't going to leave her husband, because it's much bigger than Martell, not Martell, Marcel and Tisha. What they
right,
was doing was they was building legacies for their children's children. Now,
right,
just think about it. If they would have went ahead and they walked out of their marriage just because of infidelity, and
right,
knowing that nothing was liking out of that home, then they would have been missing their blessings.
right. I mean, like I said, anything that I wanted was granted.
Yes.
It wasn't a want that I asked for or I wanted that he would say no to. He had a
That's
lot of good qualities.
yes.
And, back in the day, you don't just walk away from the good, all of the good for a little
That's
bit.
it.
Yeah, he had more great qualities, good qualities.
That's it. And I sit there and I say, "Who, honey? I wasn't gonna let nobody sit there
Well,
and come and run into something that I know it took a hard time for me to get."
you got
Look what your friend said, because you know you love you some Carson Blue, right?
okay. What's he saying?
Let me see. Say, I can't take Martell Holt loser A. You know what she called him, serious, right?
Oh Lord. Okay.
He don't have any emotions, and neither does his what she called her. I don't talk like that.
Okay.
So she's calling, I guess, Ariane, the HO, right?
Okay. Okay.
Nobody gives AF to her crap or watch. Oh, she got a nasty mouth. Or watch crap he's talking about, unless he's bashing his ex-wife, the
Oh wow.
ex-stripper who has more than you, and your blank butt together, put together. So Carson is saying that she have more than Martell and his HO wife, more than they have together. Couldn't have said nothing if you deemed bad. Oh Lord, I can't even read this. I need some holy water to read this right here. I would sound like a first grader reading this right here. A
Oh wow.
stranger asking for her opinion, just like she did with OSNC. Nah, I'm busy beat it. So what you think about that right there? At least we couldn't,
Well,
she cursing so much.
Carson is a very young woman. And a lot of young women have not lived enough of life for me to even consider put any value to anything that they say. I
Mhm.
happen to know that it takes a lifetime to learn I mean, his ex is not a woman that I would say is very soft-hearted and soft-spirited either. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So if Martell and Ariana are mean-spirited, Melody is too.
Mm-hmm.
So now Carson, I'm not going to pay too much attention to what she's speaking or what she's saying because I know she's
Mm-hmm.
a young woman and you young and dumb, you don't know nothing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she got to get about 20 more years on her to me or 25 years on for her to have any type of wisdom on a good
Mm-hmm.
man or a good woman. Then maybe I might
Yes.
listen to her.
Yes.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
me and you, we been there. We know the good from the bad. We know,
Girl, I've been there.
okay?
And that's the thing about it. We cannot tell no one anything unless we've been through it ourselves.
Absolutely. You
So
know,
I've been through what every last one of them on this reality show been through.
right,
But one thing that I'm not gonna let that person take my power.
right.
I wouldn't have never allow it to get as far as Melody did. And the only reason why I think that Melody allowed it to get that far because she already had checked out. She wanted to be famous.
Well, it was profitable for her for it to go the way that it did. Melody is
Yes.
to the dollar.
Yeah,
She
she was
makes the
about that.
money, you know. So it benefited her for it to go the way that it is going. It's still
Yes.
benefiting her because she got 25% off of Sugar Mama products right now on sale.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, she posted that $25, 25%. I'm sorry, off of Sugar Mama products.
Wow. Because if she would have never checked out, do you think that another woman would be raising your children knowing that this woman made my life a living hell?
Girl, she is
You would
all
have fought tooth and nail to make sure that your children wouldn't even go near her, right?
absolutely. The girl is making money. She knows how to make money. They call
It,
her
it
money making mail. That's
it
what they
was
call
all
her.
and she had to sacrifice something. When you going
Right,
through something like that, it's something that you're gonna sacrifice.
right,
And like I say, guys, this is our opinion. It's for entertainment purpose only. You air it out, you free game. And what she did, from what we see looking from the outside in, she sacrificed her family.
right. I mean, I heard a rich person say one day, I'm not going to say the name. If you end up wealthy, you have walked on somebody or somebody's. Not
Absolutely.
wealthy. You don't become wealthy by being a nice guy or a nice girl.
No, not at all.
No, it don't happen. You're going to take down somebody.
That's
So,
it.
yeah, yeah, the girl is making money. And, money makes her happy.
Hmm.
You know,
But I couldn't do it. And like I say, I have someone very, very, very close to me that did it.
uh-huh,
Went to Hollywood, still in Hollywood today, wanted to be a star.
uh-huh,
And I went down there for a month, and I had to come back. I met Tupac Shakur. I met so many celebrities because we went during the Mike Tyson fight, and where she was staying in Brentwood, all the
uh-huh,
celebrities was right there.
right.
But the thing about it, I had a family, and I couldn't see somebody else racing my children.
Yeah,
I couldn't see it.
yeah. I
And
feel you.
yes, and
Wow.
trust me, I had a hottie body now. I
Girl,
thought I was Janet Jackson back then, honey.
I could look at you and tell you was hot as I was
Girl,
in your young
I had a hottie body, honey. Trust me, and it was all me,
days.
all natural, honey,
Okay, I can believe that you're
all natural.
right today. So I know, and that's one thing we have in common. Um, a lot of people that see me don't believe how old I am.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
I'm 67, but I have to have people ask, let me see your driver's license. I don't believe it.
Hmm.
Um, because I don't look it. I don't act it. I
Hmm.
don't dress it. But so yeah, I could tell you are a beautiful woman right today. So I know in your youth you was something
Girl,
to reckon with.
girl, shoot.
Okay,
I'm a girl who I girl I even was used to dress like Janet Jackson, girl. I'm telling you, girl, shoot, I had it going on. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, honey.
Yeah, we've had our birthday.
Yeah, you probably can find it on my community tab.
Okay, I'm gonna look
Yeah,
for
because
it.
I had posted a
Look at
picture on
that.
it. Yep, yep,
Okay,
I had posted a picture.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but girl, but I had to look and I say, well, Star said yes, you were something else lately. I look, but let me tell you something.
Huh.
I couldn't let nobody raise my kids. I couldn't do
Yeah,
that. I couldn't do it.
the mother first. Yeah.
I was the type of person, that I couldn't do it, and when I decided to come, and come back home, God started blessing me tremendously.
Uh,
I because I sit there and say, I couldn't do it. That life was just like a dead end.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
It was a dead end.
Yeah. Holly weird. That's what they call it.
Yes, Hollywood, and that's exactly what it is. And it's gonna come to an end because it's coming to an end right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it
then
is.
the thing about it, once her kids came back, she home to their dad, and now them children don't even want to have nothing to do with them.
Yeah. I can
Don't want to have nothing to do with the mother now. So like I said, it's a cost. Much is given, much is required.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree 100%.
But I want to talk a little bit about Ariane because, like I said, I stand on my truth. And I was tired last night, so I didn't really get into it.
Okay.
But Martell, he's looking for a homebody. He's
Yeah.
looking for someone like his mother.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And if I was Ariane, from all the stuff that I went through just to get him,
Uh-huh.
now that I got him, look, we're gonna set some rules because first of all, you're not gonna just befriend me, talking about, oh, we gonna be friends. No, you already done tried this horse so many times, upside down, sideways. What you tried this horse, honey. So you're gonna have to do right. And if I was her, I would tell him, look, you're gonna have to acknowledge me. You're gonna stop, you're gonna put a ring on my finger because I felt that when he was talking to Tasha K, that was his opportunity to
Uh-huh.
bring her out to the light and say, look, this is not my girl. This
Yeah.
is my one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. That's
Yeah.
what he should have told Tasha K. No, I'm not your buddy. I'm not your girl. I'm
Yeah.
not your friend. You're gonna have to make a commitment to me because you and I, we went through hell and back.
Right. I mean, Martell has a old Southern traditional male mindset. He's
Hmm.
looking for someone to cook and
And
clean
clean.
and be subservient to him.
Yes.
So if Ariane is cut out for, she was cut out for the mistress position. Then she's
Hmm.
cut out for the wife's position, the
Hmm.
wife that he's looking for.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep.
That's the thing. I think that's their problem.
Hmm.
You know, Melody wasn't cut out to be the wife that he was looking for. Is
Hmm.
Ariane cut out to be the wife? I don't know if I listened to him again today with Tasha K. What I hear is Southern traditional man.
He looking for someone like his mom.
He looking for somebody like his mother. Is Ariane gonna be able to fit that bill?
Well, she's trying because she love him. But the thing about it, like I said, I only could tell you something I already been through.
Right.
She going to do all that, but once like I said, she started looking in the mirror, start seeing them gray strains coming out, and see she's getting older, and
Right.
seeing that he's still looking the same, and he's not looking at me like he used to, and
Yeah.
then she's going to regret that. That's
Yeah.
why I say, if I was Ariane, why she still got that hot body and she's still pretty, get your education.
Right.
If he loved me, then he's going to help me to pursue my
Right.
education.
Right. Yeah, it's a difference from being the girlfriend than being the wife. Because the girlfriend only sees the guy a couple hours of the day.
Hmm.
You know, when you become the wife or in that wife position, now you seeing this man all day, every day, what he want to eat, what he want to cook, You got to pick up and clean up clothes behind him, put
Hmm.
up with his stuff. It's a whole different scenario.
Yeah, because
He was
I was
a,
watching a video over, of Tasha K, and I was watching some other videos that he was talking about. Yeah, because she a good cook, and don't just think of me as just a good cook. Don't just think of me as a good cook.
girl, every time he walked in his mama's house, she had something on the stove.
You know Miss
All the
Marlene
cooking,
did.
huh?
You know Miss Marlene did.
Every time. She had something on the stove for him to eat.
Mhm.
That's
That's
the
it.
way, that's what he's looking for. Her house
That's
was
it.
clean. Her house was clean and there was something on
Hmm.
the stove. You know,
Yes.
is Ariane gonna be able to fit the shoes of the female of the man, the woman that Martell wants?
Or it could be the other way around because like I say, I'm from the South, and I saw a lot of women, took men, older men, and once they took them, they started going out there and flipping the script on them. It could turn the other way around because Ariane's still young.
Okay,
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Martell is in his 40s, right?
he's 41.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think she's like 32, 33.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Right? Can she be that woman that he needs and looking for? Because
What
that's what he gonna make sure he get it this time because he didn't get it the first time.
or is he's the man that she thought that
Yeah, he was.
he was, because like I
Right,
said, every new broom it sweeps well until that broom
right,
start getting old. It's gonna be
right.
thrown in the closet with all the rest of the old brooms and mops.
Yeah, absolutely. But
And
I
i
don't know
know
if
i
he
know a
makes,
friend right now. What you said?
he makes enough money, he can hire a cook,
Yeah, he can hire a cook.
somebody to cook for him.
Yeah, and I think he should. If he loved me, I think he should just go ahead and say, "Look, I put you through pure hell. I made you wait long enough, and this is exactly what I wanted to do. I'm going to make sure that you don't even have to worry about cook. We're going to go ahead and get someone to cook,
Right.
and I want to see you further your education."
Yeah, that's what he gonna have to do. Hire him a cook and a maid to cook and clean.
Hmm. And that's
Gonna be
the
hard with.
yep. And that's if I was Ariane, that's the ultimatum. That's
Yeah.
all I ask. Two things: just get someone to help us around the house because I want to make sure that everything is done, nothing is lacking at home, and get my education.
Yep.
That's what I would do because nowhere in the world. Because like I said, all eyes is on them, and show them. Show them is better than tell them. Show 'em, because everybody just wondering. What is your next move? Well, you show them what your next move is.
Right.
You know.
Yep. You are absolutely right. That's what he gonna have to do. He gonna get their money together
Hmm.
in order to be happy, and then they could just play, and he can
Hmm.
hire his cook and his maid and the nanny. You
Yeah,
know.
look what Starbucks said. Older men suck the life out of their partner. They are like vampires.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
true. They sure will. Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh, tell me about it. I'm not,
Right.
oh my God, tell me about it. That's absolutely right. But
Yeah.
if I was her, I would go ahead and that's my ultimatum. Make sure I finish my education, and that's the only thing, because I'm looking at it from a mother point of view too. Nobody would want to see their child going through the stuff that they went through.
Right.
Even with Melody, I was going to play some of the clips of Melody. You remember when Melody went to Destiny shop and she was fussing with Miss Wanda?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I remember.
I saw how Miss Van looked at Melody as if she didn't raise her to disrespect an older person like that, because
Right.
Melody, she's feisty. She was going toe to toe with Miss Wanda.
Right.
And as I was getting those clips together, I saw how Miss Van went ahead and looked at Melody, because you could see Miss
Yeah.
Van does not play that.
Right.
But I think that they owe Miss Wanda apology. What you think about that?
They do, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
They owe Miss Wanda
They
apology.
really do. They really do, but it's not gonna happen.
Hmm.
You know, I don't believe
Because
they will.
Miss Wanda only said what they put out.
Yeah, that's true. But they gonna resent her for even saying it. You know,
Hmm.
I believe. But you are right. I don't think her mother is approves all of the things that she say and do.
No.
You know, I really don't. I mean, you haven't seen her mother.
Hmm.
Her mother hasn't commented on nothing.
No, you don't even see Miss Van. You don't even see her come back on the show anymore
Right,
because she knew all the stuff that was going on in that house.
right. I don't think it was in her character to she wanted to support her daughter, but I don't think she approves of everything she does and says. I'm not
Hmm.
sure, but it just seemed like yeah, it was a little bit much for her. The whole show is a little bit much for her.
Hmm. Yeah, I think Miss Van last straw when it comes to that show is when Marcel's brother came out, and said what he said, because you can look at Miss Van, she looked like she's more of a conservative person where she
Yeah,
don't like her personal business to come out.
right.
And I
He
think
put,
that was her last straw.
yeah, he put all their little personal business out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star says she talking from experience.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I hear you, Star. I
But
respect.
yeah, I think that was her last straw because I think she was kind of, taken for
I
a
think
loop. She was kind of embarrassed. You think
she
so?
was embarrassed. I think she was embarrassed. You know,
Hmm.
who wouldn't be? I mean, she's an older woman, and she don't have a husband, and for him to imply that they had a romantic relationship, and she was flying him out and coming to see him, and that was embarrassing.
Hmm.
You know,
And so, what you think about what Martell has told Tasha, that he put Miss Van, pretty much on her foot, helped her to get what she got
right?
today. You heard that? You heard what
I
he said
think
that?
that he
It's not
brought her.
his word verbatim.
Right, he said he brought her there because she wanted a new life.
Hmm.
Wherever she lives, I can't remember what part of Alabama she lives, but she
Hmm.
may have had some issues back there, maybe with a ex. I know she was going. She did marry a preacher.
Oh, she married a preacher.
Yeah, and
Oh.
he was cheating on her in some kind of way. I'm not sure if it was with someone in the church, but that could have been what she was going through or trying to get away from,
Hmm.
whatever she went through. Because she talks about when she was the first lady of the church and how he disappointed her, and which most preachers do. They have more than one woman, and it's
Hmm.
probably a woman in the church right there. Girl, I know a
Mm-mm-mm.
lot of church folks, honey, in the dirt, but I'm telling you, they do. Ooh wee. Yeah. But anyway, he might have brought her to Huntsville just to get her out of that environment that she was.
Hmm.
But she ended up going back, and it was probably after her failed relationship with the Scott brother.
Uh,
Yeah. She don't look like she's had a lot of success with the men in her life.
yeah.
Her mom.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. I think the man she married, uh, I think his last name was Tracy. Vanessa Tracy.
Hmm.
Tracy, yeah. I don't know if it was a big church or a small church, but I know he was a pastor.
Hmm.
And
But you can see Miss Van, she looked like she's not the type of person that,
right,
want to get her business put out like that.
right, yeah. She
And
looked
I
like
think, and you can see that she kind of liked it, Martell, as well, because she really never badmouthed him that much.
right, right, yeah. But she had to side with her daughter, and that's what a mother's supposed to do,
Hmm.
against Martell. And yeah, I mean, because after all, he was cheating on her daughter.
Hmm.
But she do look like a woman that's been through the
Hmm.
wringer with men, like most women.
Mm-hmm.
One bad relationship after the next, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
But that, like I said, when it comes to these reality shows, that's just the price that you have to pay.
right, right. Yep. Yeah, that's true. But it's good
Mm.
money in it. I mean, they claim that Melody is a top reality star.
For now,
Yeah,
because
that's
I
a
don't know who going to condone that after what Martell went ahead and put out, and they cannot say, "Oh, the reason why we're going to continue endorsing her because she been through hell." Well, look like they all been through hell.
right.
She ain't the only one been through hell.
Yeah, he is doing a job on her character,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like if she hadn't been so mean spirited, dragging him down, he would have never done none of this.
Yeah, that's why they say, you got to be careful how you treat people, because
Yeah,
you sitting there, you trying to sling rocks, you might get a big brick to come back at you.
trying to make sure he don't make no money,
Mhm.
he don't have nowhere to live. Try to make sure he don't get a chance to be with his kids in peace. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, that was gonna bring out the demon in him.
Mhm.
I don't understand why people don't understand that. He's retaliating on her based on how he's been treated.
And that's exactly when it came to them tapes. He
Right,
was telling her, "Look, you keep assassinating my character and keeping me from making money. Look." And it was just a threat. It's not like he actually went
right.
ahead and put it out.
Yeah, what's the threat?
But everybody was saying that it was the RP that he was arrested with, but Martell said it wasn't. It was something else.
Well, it had to be something, else they would have never arrested him.
He said, I think it was a picture.
Yeah, but she retaliated against him for cheating.
Hmm.
Tried to destroy him. Now he's trying to destroy her.
Wow. Well, he did. He really did. And I don't care how these they spin this story. It's no coming back from that.
Yeah. When
And
they
if he really talk about, on the show that his kids was in that home, that's a wrap.
yeah. Yeah, the kids were there. The kids were there. Yep, they were there. They were outside. When he walked out of that garage to go get in his truck or whatever and leave, he said, "Bye, Daddy." I said, "Oh my God,
Wow.
the kids were there."
Boy, just imagine of all the stuff that, because we saw just a little snippet of
Yeah,
half of the stuff that is going on in that house. Just imagine what these people was doing in that house and around those kids.
with the lighter fluid, and then
That,
the spark from the oven. Because most ovens have a pilot light that's always
yes.
lit.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that. What about if she have a gas stove?
Right. I believe they do have a gas stove. I'm
Oh
not.
Lord Jesus,
I'm
she
not sure.
wasn't. And then I was looking at it, I say she was a teacher. I mean, it's like a preacher. They don't practice what they preach.
Right.
What made her think that she was going to get her money by s- setting the entire house on fire
I
and a
don't.
possibility of unliving people?
Yeah,
My
telling
God.
to make the call and transfer the money back. And she
Hmm.
spread lighter fluid around the house. Like, if you don't, I'm gonna set the whole house on fire with the kids outside.
Wow.
So
And
crazy.
want me to tell you what that showed me? This woman is really thirst after money. I don't never want to get that
Right.
obsessed over money where I
Oh,
would
yeah.
sell my soul. So
Yeah.
if she got like that where she was willing to take someone out, then if someone would offer her opportunity for her soul or fame, she would give her soul away just for fame.
Well, yeah. Carlos and already offered her fame for her son,
Wow, for her soul.
and she has given it up. Yep.
Because we already know you give them some money. And don't you know, I had read is a document that one of these Jays was trying to expose some of the stuff that was going on. and they were saying that if they really wants to get the black community brainwashed or get them to do what they need them to do, all they have to do is pay entertainers. They don't care paying a million,
Oh yeah.
millions of dollars just to get
Right.
them to bring these silly sheep to the slaughterhouse.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah. That's true. Yeah, that was
Gosh.
dangerous. That was so dangerous.
I mean, willing to unalive everybody just for girl, $17,000 is not worth my soul.
No. And like,
And don't you know she would have still been in prison today if he
what
would have filed charges on that and
if she
showed the
survived?
police the tape?
I mean, imagine if the gas stove had sparked that lighter fluid and the house went up in flames. It would have been impossible for them to put it out because she had sprayed so much of the lighter fluid all over the house.
Yes,
And then the kids see the flames and they run in the house because they know their parents in there. It would have been a whole doggone disaster,
absolutely.
you
Or
know?
what if Martell would have turned in those videos to the DA? Do you think that she would be in jail? She would have been in prison
Yeah,
today.
I think she would be. I still believe that once they get viewed, because everybody believes that he's going to use these videos when they go to court on the 30th to
Hmm.
prove that she was more violent than him. Yeah, they're going to lock her butt up.
I think she will. I think they will.
Big trouble.
She just, like I said, you got to be careful how you open up them can of worms.
Right. I mean, throwing all of that crap all around the garage, swinging all that crap at him, could have put his eye out or damaged him in some kind of way. No.
Hmm.
If he shows those videos in court, yeah, she's gonna be in big time trouble.
All she did was showed her real self because, like I said,
Yeah,
the Most High God, He will allow you to gurgitate. All she did is
right,
gurgitated, and she proved Letitia and Martell. She proved them all. She proved them right. Tisha
right,
said she got a dark soul. Martell was telling everybody about her. Nobody wanted to believe because we so fixation in a person appearance.
right, right. And behind it, all of that glitter is a little demon.
That is a demon.
Right.
And I
You know,
wonder where she get all that anger from, because it just couldn't happen just because of in that relationship with her husband. This got
right,
to be some generational curses.
right. Because my husband cheated on me, but I wasn't tearing up my whole house. I wasn't trying to
Mhm.
burn down my house. Or damage stuff in the house or hurt him.
Yeah, for
You
you
know,
to take it to that level where you
right?
willing to unalive everybody, it got to been some deep, deep, dark trauma that was in your life.
Yeah, that's some serious deep stuff right there. Talking about he damaged, she damaged as well.
She's very damaged
I'm like,
because
what have the children seen that we
and
don't know about?
and we know Martell got an anger problem because she knows exactly what buttons to push him, and he just go crazy.
Well,
But
he
the
was
thing about it, when he go crazy, he don't put his hands. She probably was going
right,
crazy and putting hands. Oh my God, those children been through so much. So want me to tell you what I was thinking? Logical.
huh?
I bet you those kids feel like they in heaven, in the house with Ariana. And I know you're not ready to hear that, but just imagine for what we know right now, the toxicity between Mel and Martell, and now they got some finally get some peace. They probably love her to death.
Well, I believe they love their mommy and their daddy.
Yeah,
And
but
when
I'm
they
just trying to
express
I'm trying to paint that picture. I'm trying to get you to see, because of if Martell and them are going to the extreme to unalive each other,
uh-huh,
and now they're not into that toxicity anymore.
hmm
Don't you think that you now you can go to sleep and you don't have to worry about all that argument? Don't you think that you in a better place?
I do believe with them being in separate houses that when they do
Uh-huh.
go to Martell's house, they're happy. And when they at their mama's house and their daddy ain't there, they're happy.
You think so?
I do believe. when they come together, it's when the kids are probably not happy. But
Hmm.
when they go to their daddy's house, they love their daddy. I
But if
don't know how they feel about Ariana. I'm just
but
guesstimating.
I don't know. I don't know. But if I was the Oprah Winfrey, because I know Oprah Winfrey done got a whiff of this right here, of this demon trying to set the entire house on
Oh,
fire.
yeah, she know everything. She's heard it.
They would have a section just for them two alone and a therapist right there and have to explain why did she allow this man to take her to a lever to unalive herself.
Yeah, they definitely need some a therapist, a
Hmm.
good one, to come on that show after all of that mess.
That was horrible.
Yeah, and I'm like you. I'm just thinking about what you said. I do believe that he probably showed them videos to all of the Scots,
I think so.
including Tisha and them. They probably did see him, which is why they call her. They say that she has a dark heart and has a mean spirit. Well, Kimmy and Tisha's probably seen him. I don't think
Hmm.
Destiny and them have seen it, but I do believe those Scott brothers have seen it. I'm beginning
Oh,
to believe.
I believe that if he showed it to Tasha K that quick, he showed it to every last person on that cast. And that's why they looked at her in a different way because they saw
Yeah,
the abuse that was in that home.
right. Yep, we all seen it now for real, including Neil and Chris Fletcher. I wonder what do they think.
Well, they did it in Chris Fletcher and Nell's home.
Yeah, she did.
So they already know. The thing about it is that they still was covering up for Mel.
Yeah. I
And the
think
only reason
they
why I think that they did that because money, because of money. Girl, that money is a root of all evil.
tore that garage up,
Wow.
all of that clowning, over $17,000, and I mean, she's steady making money. That little money wasn't gonna hurt her.
No.
And it was a joint account, which means it's both of their money. It wasn't just her money.
Yeah. But
It was
she was
brother.
willing to risk it all.
That's crazy. But they done
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
all seen it now. But it's just
It's
sad
out.
how this always flares up when the show is off the air
Yeah.
from the off season.
Yeah, but this right here, this is an all-time low where I never ever saw this in my life on
Yeah,
TV.
I,
Unless it's a movie. Unless it's a movie.
yeah, unless it's a movie. Yeah, you're right. We haven't seen nothing on reality TV like this.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
And Poe Carlos King, I know he is just a mess.
But like I said, he made that monster.
Right.
He knew that it was something about her because she's very territorial, and
Yeah.
anybody that take a liking to anybody, she started turning on them and sticking her millimeters on them, and doing all this devious stuff, but he kept feeding into it. And not only that, he went to Huntsville and he crowned that demon.
Uh huh. He sure did. So he's been, like you say, feeding into it, and then he's been helping her be a little demon. Little Carlos.
Absolutely.
I
Oh,
tell you, he a mess. And I could see how he ended up getting fired off of Bravo.
well, I think that he might get fired because once this get to Oprah, the network, and whoever
Yeah,
behind all this, they gonna have to make a decision.
yeah, and calling up. Well, it's his show. That's the thing.
Yep, they gonna have to make a decision. They probably say, "Look, we cannot have that type of behavior on our network because it is
Yeah,
just, it's bad for our sponsors."
right. But it's his show. He created the
Well, he
show.
gonna have to take that show to Zeus. You see what I'm saying? He probably have to go with Mel on her little streaming thing, because ain't no
Yeah,
major network is going to allow that to happen.
Well, we'll see, girl, how this gonna end up.
And you see, that's the thing about it. She was trying to mess everything up for for Martell and Ariana to come on so they can tell their reality, but she ended up messing up everything from her. And don't I always talk about, I say every time when Mel sat there and she tried to fight evil with evil, it always backfires on her.
Fire on her. Wow, that is so crazy. Always back. Yeah, this is totally backfired on her. She's been
Mhm.
spending the last 6 seasons trying to present him as a demon and end up showing herself
But that's how it always works.
for her demon
It
behavior.
always works. Always, it never fails.
And a lot of them say, oh, he drove her to it. He upset her. Oh, no, girl. You know, you're responsible for how you react to anything. Just because somebody cheat on you and, kind of egg you on, you don't have to act a darn fool.
Hmm.
No
Ain't
what?
nobody
Huh?
ain't nobody going to drive me to unalive anybody.
Right. Tear them up.
You not worth it. You are not worth it.
No. Potential for me to go to jail? I don't think so. Huh. No way.
Hmm.
Yep. Well, well. They say, what did teacher say? She's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh girl, a very dark soul.
Yeah. Yep. And that is the truth
Hmm.
because she come out all shiny and smiling. Oh, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. And up underneath all that
And
demonic crap.
that's it. And that's why they say you give a person enough rope to hang themselves.
Yep.
And he gave her enough rope to hang herself because he could have been came out with that.
Right. He said
But he
on.
gave her chances after chances after chances after
Right.
chances.
He sure did.
So I want to know what the millimeters would have rather for him to come out with the revenge, you know what, or what he came out with now.
Well,
Because what
according
he
to
showed
them,
now is worse than what they claiming that he was trying to do to her.
he should have never presented these videos of her. No,
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean that's a cardinal sin for as they concerned. Him showing
Mm-mm-mm.
Tasha K, going on Tasha K, talking about her and trying to damage her brand and hurt her.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's
So
what they.
and then the thing about it, they say, well, why he coming out right now? Well, if you got someone that sat there and 2 year receipts, you decide to go and hand it to the DA and get a
Uh,
warrant on me while my kids was in the car, and you expect me not to do anything?
right, he's supposed to defend himself. That's the crazy part. They
Thank
think he's supposed
you.
to sit on all this crap, showing her being violent towards him. He ain't supposed to present it, but
Thank you.
she is supposed to be able to file a warrant against him because he sent her a text message.
Mm-mm-mm.
What kind of crazy is that?
Mm-mm. And then Martell was saying, when she went ahead and filed those charges, they was going to tennis matches, they was going to the Suns baseball game, and all the while she had that sitting on the DA's office.
Yep. But that's a demon.
Wow, that is a
You can tell
demon.
it. Did it for a whole year? He'd been riding around here with this warrant. Like she said,
That's
they
it.
pulled him over, him and all the kids in the car, and he'd have been locked up.
That's
He
it.
never
And
opened her mouth.
and that's why I said then I tell people, look, y'all should know about this channel, honey. Don't even come on and waste your time with a click or a like, because I'm gonna keep it 100.
Right.
Because we got these people come on, they subscribe, then they unsubscribe, and then they want to sit there and boss your channel. Ain't no bossing over here.
Right. And
Because if
everybody
I have
wants
to worry about what they paying me, honey, I'll be hungry many a days.
okay. Nope. Ain't nobody running up her butt over here. Whatever she do gonna get called out over here.
Mhm.
You know.
and
They
and
said
I'm and that's bad.
all these women, I know they're talking about us,
Of
supporting
course they talking about us.
supporting him on these channels knowing he dogging out another female. They
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be women. They should be supposed to. I support women, but I mean, if you wrong and you female, you wrong and a female. I'm not gonna
That's it.
support you when you're wrong just because you're a female. What kind of stupid crap is that?
That's it. And like I said, when I come on here, I come on here to stand on my truth.
Right.
Yes, I want clicks and likes. Yes, I want people to follow me, but I'm not going to tickle your ears. When me and you coming in here, we're going to show you guys what you all feel to see.
Okay.
If Melody did wrong, we're going to call Melody out. If Martell did wrong, we're going to call Martell out,
Right. Absolutely.
as well as Ariane.
You better believe it. Everybody can get it over here, far as I'm concerned.
But the way that we saw what Melody did, she made Martell look like a saint.
Really? She sure did. Made him look like a saint because all he did was send her a text message. It was a little, stop bullying me, or you're gonna force me to do this. I'm gonna treat you like you treat. It really was not a lot of damaging means
Mm-hmm.
to me in that text. But
Mm-hmm.
this crap that she doing, oh no.
I
Ain't no
mean, and she was very violent, very aggressive. I
yeah,
mean, she was just throwing flower pots. She was throwing golf clubs and bats and pouring gasoline. And I mean, she just was trying to tear them up.
yeah.
Oh my God. I want to know how they going to endorse something like this. I just want to know, what are these people doing behind the scene with this?
I do not know. I would like to know how long he's had this.
I want to see Carlos King. Carlos King needs to come out and say something, because I'm pretty sure if it was what's his name, Martell, was trying to set his family on fire, oh, somebody would be making a statement today.
Carlos King ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, he gonna have to. He going to have to.
He ain't said nothing yet.
He gonna have to.
I ain't heard him say nothing yet.
And like I said, guys, y'all can call us whatever you want to call it. But if you think that someone that's trying to unalive a person with their family in the house, I don't care if the family was in the front yard, that's still criminal.
Yep. He ain't said nothing yet. Tasha K said she texted him and he blocked her. He don't want to hear it.
So I think she had texted them when
The day that
Ariane had came on when Ariane was coming on, right? Or she texted them when Martell
about
was coming on.
about Martell in this video.
Oh, okay. I thought it was with Ariane.
I could be wrong, but I thought she meant she texted him right before he was coming on her show.
Oh, okay. Because I
Wrong.
could have sworn he said Ariane.
Okay, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna have to watch it again because I got a month for it. But
Yeah.
like I said, they jealous of Tasha K, and let Tasha K get a whiff of that. And for them to sit there and try to boycott Tasha K platform, Tasha K got 1 million subscribers. You guys got maybe about over 20K.
Right.
Tasha K will wipe you guys out in a minute.
She ain't
Let her
thinking
get a whiff of that.
right.
Tasha K don't play fair, honey,
No, and she don't care nothing about their little subscribers
at all.
or Melody for that.
Thank you.
She
Thank
came
you.
out with Cardi B. She don't care nothing about Melody.
No. Tasha
Yep.
K say this is a job to her, but for them to say don't watch her video, don't watch this because they want to see it tank, and just because they want to see it tank, it's doing real good.
Yeah, it is. I
So they
heard.
need to stop it. Stop trying to fight evil with evil because it's not working, guys.
I heard it was up to 100,000 views.
Let me see. Let
That's
me
what I
see what it
heard.
is. I'm finna tell right now.
Okay.
But see, the one that I'm really counting is the one that's on her
Uh-huh.
her app,
Oh,
the
okay.
one.
Okay. The one
Yeah,
with
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one on the app, because if she had caught 30K new subscribers, that right there times 12, that's, let me see how much that is. That's like $500,000 right there.
okay.
And you know not to mention her old, like her old subscribers, right?
Right.
Yeah, I wonder if she's going to give us the numbers. Let me see what she made. She might give us the numbers because she know that a lot of people want to see her fail.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. She gonna let you know how much
Hmm.
money she made. I believe that.
So they need to stop trying to fight evil with evil because it doesn't work.
No, I do not.
It don't work at all, guys. Stop trying that. God don't bless mess. God is not the altar of confusion. Look, on her teasers, one of her teasers with Martell, she made 25K. That's good, just a teaser. And that was like maybe about 3 minutes, huh?
Right.
And the other one, let me see. That was a live or a video. Let me see what it was. Oh, with Martell. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see that one. Okay, 114.
114,000 views.
114,000 with that hour
Uh huh.
video with Martell.
Right.
And also with the teaser. You remember when she dropped the teaser, the 2 minute teaser?
Right.
She made 37,000 off of that. 37K.
Oh,
37K.
okay.
And then she made another 25K. She made some money. She made some money. So all that together, combined together, that's like over 200K right there.
Okay.
So she
Yeah.
made some money off of that video. So I think it did good. It did real good.
Well, I wonder if she paid him to come on the
I
show.
I don't know. She probably did, but I don't know. Most like I don't know. I don't know how it worked. He probably just wanted to get his story out.
Okay.
But that's just on YouTube. You go to her network, and you'll see. She made even more.
I think she made 300.
Your mic squeaking.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think she made
yeah. I got
300,000.
I got these earphones on. What you said?
360,000 on her paid network.
Yeah. How many she got now?
She made $360,000.
$360,000.
I believe so.
How you came to that? What you did? You multiplied it by what? 12 by what?
30,000
30,000. And that was this morning, right? Yeah, that was this morning.
this
So
morning.
she probably came out with and that was when they dropped that video, yesterday or the other day.
Last night, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So just think about over the weekend what she's gonna make.
Right, right. She gonna make a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
off of it. Well, I guess she gonna end up having to pay Cardi B most of it.
Well, but that's one day. You see what I'm saying?
Right, because she
And
gonna
that's and
make money off of it.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Tasha K, just with her platform alone, could have paid Cardi B in 1 month. I even made a video about that.
Yeah,
She couldn't even get like even Tasha K have 1 million subscribers.
yeah.
Tasha K can take X one of her subscribers to send her at least $30,000. Each one 30,000. I mean $30. 30 $30 from 1 million subscribers. Girl, she would have wiped that debt out.
Right.
But just with this one video with Martell on her app and what she making on YouTube, that right there will put a big dent in that
Right.
$4 million.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I hope she used that money to pay down some of that debt. I think it was $4 million.
Mm-hmm.
Or she can make monthly payments or bi-monthly payments.
Mm-hmm.
But she do have a lot. She's making money.
Wow.
She is making
So
money.
yes, she is. So if she just made that much off of just wow, you are absolutely right. $360,000. And Lord, I can't even get over $20.
And that was just this morning. I'm pretty sure by
Oh
now,
my God.
more than that by now.
Oh my God, Lord
Some people were
Jesus.
trying to figure out how they could pay for it to see it.
Oh my God. Off of one video.
One video.
That's why I said there say you never win when you play dirty. These people want to go out there and try to sabotage people business. And it's always backfires on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna sit there and they're gonna feel bad over the weekend, because if it done got to 30K in
This
one day, you say last night they dropped it, right?
last night and this morning, it was like 30,000.
So just think about over the week, when people get they, because most people get paid on Fridays, right?
Yeah,
So just think about it. Other people get paid, they're gonna say, "Oh, I want to go ahead and see it."
right.
So that's, girl, right there. By the time the month is over with, shoot, she probably didn't hit about enough money to pay Cardi B.
Yeah, I hope so. Cause that's a lot of debt.
That's probably why she's not worrying, because she knows she's gonna make that money.
Right, right. Did you hear that Martell wanted to do the interview with Funky Dineva first, and Funky Dineva said no, he didn't want to be a part of it. Did you hear that?
Yeah, girl. I was surprised he came out and said that, but I was really shocked when he said that.
Yeah.
I
But that's
really was shocked. And he said that the only reason why he wanted to do it because he wanted to bash Melody. Now, didn't you bash Melody last week when you called a hard oyster or something like that?
I know. But that's all right. Tasha K made the money.
And I know he would have loved making that 360 just that day, and just think about what's going to happen during the entire week.
Yeah, he could probably kick himself right now.
So he done dropped the ball.
Yeah, he dropped the ball on all that money.
But I don't think he would have made that much. Because Tasha K, I don't think he would have made that much money. You think he would have got them many viewers if it was on his show?
I think he got a Patreon too.
Oh, he has one too?
Yeah, I do believe he do. So he could
Hmm.
have made the money.
Okay.
Maybe he don't need it.
Girl, who don't need it? Girl, I think he would have wanted. Trust me.
I don't know.
It's just that he puts his foot in his mouth a lot.
Right.
Because,
But
honey, I would have, oh,
he was
Lord
the right
Jesus.
person. It was great. I mean, Tasha K was perfect.
Hmm.
Although Funky Dineva would have asked some good questions too,
Hmm.
Tasha K did a good job.
Yes.
It was fine. I like the whole setup. I don't
Hmm.
know if that was an Airbnb that they were in.
It was nice.
It was nice.
The only thing that I would elaborated on that house fire. You not well, not the house fire. Of her pouring that gasoline. I would have talked more about it. I wanted to know where the kids was.
Yep, they were outside.
So that's what, if I was touched, I would have asked him that, because that right
Right.
there, that was a first-degree felony.
Right. He should have. She should have asked him. Well, where was the kids when she was doing all of that with the light?
Hmm.
They were right outside.
Hmm.
Right. So
But
I
she
don't know.
she said at the reunion, didn't she say at the reunion? She said she beats his, you know what, right?
Yeah, she did.
And I think she, just like you said, she was just doing that for heads up,
She
because
was
she
just
know what was going to come out.
she was just getting ahead of it, so that
Yep,
her fans could be in a supportive mood and wouldn't be surprised when they saw the video.
absolutely.
You know, that girl is slick and a manipulator.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
For rotten
She's
self.
very calculated.
Oh, very. You
Hmm.
know, when she get tired of them, she gonna walk away from them and drop them like a bad habit.
She knew it was coming out. And see, girl, you need to see these old millimeters, how they just keep setting that, texting me all this stuff, commenting on all this stuff right here. But like I say, guys, I don't take this stuff serious. I don't know these people from a can of paint.
What are they emailing you?
No, they comment.
Oh,
Yeah, they
oh, I
comment.
can see the comments.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I gotta click on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I can
I'm,
see.
I'm, I'm yeah. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I don't know these people. I only can just go by of what they put out. Ain't no jealous over here.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, ain't no jealousy over here. Ain't nobody jealous. Like I said there and say, honey, I'm gonna come on regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna come on regardless, and I could sleep good at night, because like ain't no sleep, no loss of sleep over here. I only could call it out as I see it.
Right. 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 Right.
And we're gonna go ahead and close it up. But if I'm gonna close it up, I want to close it up like this. Melody, she got to take accountability of what she did. And once them clips came out, I think she should have been a bigger person and came on a social media like she come on a social media for everything else, and she could have apologized.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
So you're gonna just let this just hang out like that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Girl,
Wow.
it'll be alright.
Mm-mm-mm. So, girl, you go get some rest because we've been on the 2 hours. I didn't think I was gonna stay on that long because I had backaches and I was so aggravated trying to get my mic together. Oh, it was horrible.
It was a bad day. Well, I hope you have a good night. Get you some rest.
Yes.
And I will see you the next time.
All right. All right. Thank you here.
Okay, dear. Bye bye.
All righty. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. We did our 2 hours. Thank you, Starbucks, for coming on. Always holding the girl down. A country girl, I guess she was at work. So, guys, thank you very much. And like I said, however you feel led, if you want to hit like, comment, share these videos for more unapologetic content, it is what it is. All I could do, like I said, just stand on my truth. You put it out, it's free game. So it is what it is. So, on that note, guys, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day.